I'm here at Westmont School Farm in Ayrshire, which is one of the many dairy farms across the country struggling due to the falling cost of milk. The public are probably most aware of this problem due to the high-profile protests which were staged in supermarkets in Scotland. In order to remain financially viable in uncertain circumstances, this farm has come up with a unique way of making money.
They've opened a small farm shop selling their own and local goods. They've already seen a growth in customer numbers, and it's hoped shops like this can help change attitudes.
So I believe that if we can educate people one at a time and come up to the farm and see what's happening, basically milk doesn't come from Tesco's, it comes from a cow, you know, that sort of thing, and see the benefits of fresh food and local food, that's where I think we could win.
So this farm is hoping new ideas can improve the future. But why is dairy farming in decline? The facilities are here, and the cows are here. So what's causing the concern?
You don't get a warning, you don't get 6 months notice, it's your milk price is dropping. The worry is how do you pay your bills from there?
It seems the road ahead for dairy farmers is still a bumpy one. There will always be a need for milk, but here they think the best move for success is educating the younger generation. Kerry Lumsden reporting, Ayrshire.
Around 130 primary and nursery school janitors from across Glasgow have been manning picket lines since Monday morning. The men and women who are currently employed by Cordia are involved in a dispute over equal pay. They claim for the past 8 years they've missed out on a so-called dirty work payment. But what exactly is involved in dirty work?
Working context and demands it's called. It's money for lifting up litter, dog's dirt, excrement, puke, everything. All the kind of work that most people would turn their nose up at. Police janitors get paid for it, lollipop people get paid for it, they get a working context demands for standing outside the cold weather. We're outside the cold weather more than them as well. We're not saying that they're not entitled to it, we're just saying we are.
Over the last year and a half, we've went through the grievance process, tried to negotiate a deal for the janitors, but the Cordia management are refusing to listen. The Glasgow City councillors are refusing to listen, and therefore they've taken the final decision to go out in industrial action this week. If we don't get a negotiated deal for our members, the union will call further action.
The janitors have been making sure they're seen and heard across the city. They'll continue to lobby councillors at Glasgow City Chambers until their strike ends. And although further action may be needed in the near future, they plan to return to work on Thursday. Kerry-Ann Docherty reporting.
Full time here at the Oval and it's finished A United 3, Stranraer 0. The home side securing a safe passage to the quarter-final of the League Cup with a convincing 3-0 victory. A United started the better of the two teams but failed to make their dominance count early on. Midway through the half, however, Chloe Duthie found space in the box before rifling past the Stranraer number 1. Stranraer's keeper then made a string of excellent saves to prevent Ayr from doubling their lead going into the break. With such a narrow scoreline at half time, A United looked to add their advantage early on in the second half, but again came unstuck as the Stranraer keeper performed a number of excellent saves. With 20 minutes to go, Rachel Scott finally got her name in the score sheet with a well-placed finish. 5 minutes later, she made it 3-0 to her side with another well-taken goal. 3-0 was how it finished here at the Oval, and A United secured a safe passage to the quarter-final of the League Cup after a well-fought game against...
Stressing it across the country by cuddling animals. Therapets is the latest craze to sweep through universities to help students relax. John Black organises the event in the University of the West of Scotland.
I looked into why it was so successful, and I looked into some of the reasons why people use dog therapy sessions. So it was a study done by Edinburgh University. Their psychology lecturers did some studies on the de-stressing values of just being close to animals, specifically dogs, and I saw there was a lot of scientific evidence to back up how they can de-stress students. So I wanted to ensure that we had something in UWS to de-stress our students.
We heard from other students who visited it previously that it was a good experience and it helped relieve stress of exams and stuff, so we are very close to exams and it's our first year, so we're quite stressed out about it.
We're coming along hopefully to take some of the stress out of students who maybe are just about to sit exams or are missing animals that they have at home, and it's just very therapeutic just to stroke a dog. Sit by the side and just stroke a dog.
Isla Todd reporting from Ayr.
I'm UWS Sports Journalism student Gregor Hines, and I'm here at Ralston Training Park interviewing Lawrence Shankland of St Mirren on the season review as they come up to their derby match with Morton.
Hi, I'm Andrew Scott and I'm here at Fir Park Stadium home with Motherwell FC in the dugouts where Mark McGee and co will be next week in their game against Hearts. Previously, the last home game against Celtic ended up in a 2-1 defeat. However, Motherwell still managed to gain top 6, which, considering the start of the season, most Well fans will be over the moon with. In a turbulent season which has seen them knocked out both cups before Christmas, few would have imagined Europe on the cards. However, yesterday, after Rangers winning in the Old Firm, means Celtic will not be able to do the double, which aka means the side that finishes 4th will not get European qualification.
I'm Andrew Scott, I'm at the St Mirren Training Centre here with Stephen Thompson and Jason Naismith. So guys, how's the season so far? Obviously sitting 7th in the league. Derby at the weekend, chance to hop up to 6th.
Yes, it's exciting. Jason's not played since August and I've been on the bench for 6 months. So it's been a great season for us too. We've had a great year, haven't we?
Aye.
It's been thoroughly enjoyable.
Aye, it has, aye. Sitting watching soccer Saturday every week, but nah.
Derby are good on Saturday. I always like that Morton game. It'll be good, I'm looking forward to it.
Good atmosphere as well.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a bit of atmosphere.
It's been pretty disappointing, isn't it, all season. I think we've underachieved what we set
Probably,
out,
yeah.
But
results have been better recently.
Aye, we've picked up since the gaffer came in.
It would be nice to have a wee derby win before the end of the season.
Yeah.
Give the fans something to cheer about.
Just build on the performances basically. So at this point in the season, as you said, what is the expectations or hopes for next season? Obviously you won't be here, but hopefully you'll be supporting
my hopes are
getting our gigs on sports scene with
Jonathan. Class fund it.
That's it, that's my hopes. What are your hopes and aspirations to get fit and back in the team?
Obviously, just get fit again over summer. Enjoy my holiday, enjoy a wee break, and then come back hopefully flying for pre-season, try and get back in the team.
As mentioned, you had a few minutes on the bell against Celtic at Capello. Was that a good game for you? You feeling fit, feeling ready?
It felt good to get back in the park, obviously.
Yeah.
A couple of games and then I got a slight injury again, but now I'm back playing and training and playing the
We won today in training in our team as well this
morning.
Aye. 17-1, we beat the green team.
White team.
Jim Goodwin's team are terrible.
We kind of dominated that, so...
It was embarrassing at one stage,
it was
but...
good. It wasn't a surprise really, was it?
Not when you've got quality like 9 years.
I fancied us getting into it, so that was a good win.
That's good then. No, obviously Rangers have won the league. Big gaze up for you. Do you think it's got the same competitive as it is now that it's done dusted?
We always want to... Oh! What? That is so disappointing.
Cheers mate, I was dehydrated there.
You always want to finish as high as you can in the league. We'd like to finish above Morton if possible.
Yep.
Jason's a massive Rangers fan, so he'll lie down if he plays in the last game,
You
and he'll
always
just
want
let
to-
Rangers score
Nah,
and
you
win.
want to
He
win.
said that when you went to Ibrox at the start of the season. He said, I'm lying down here, I want them to win.
No, you want to win every game, so doesn't matter where
That's
we
a
win the
lie.
league if
That's a
there's
lie.
nothing
You want
to play
Rangers to
for,
win every game.
so you just try and win the games.
Well, obviously off the pitch, the fans are wanting to do a takeover. Obviously you've seen it work with, hopefully it worked with Motherwell, and it's worked with Hearts as in the foundation of Hearts and
Yeah,
Road
they've got
Society.
takeovers, but they've also got backers.
Yeah.
There's a difference. I think takeover sounds like a good idea, but you also need somebody to be bankrolling as well. I think the way that Hearts have done it's probably the best way of going about it. My only worry would be that, the ownership would be there for the fans, but who's actually, if that
It's a
tractor
good
breaks
idea
down, who's paying
overall,
for the
aye.
tractor? Who's the one that's
It's a good
coughing
idea
the door
overall,
up?
but it's a good idea for having the fans in charge or whatever, but
So you're not sold on the idea as a whole?
it could be, but
I think there has to be some form of backer there as well. A bit of money, but
financially,
who's investing in a football club these days in Scotland? It's not exactly a money-making industry in Scotland at the minute. So you need a big, rich guy from
got a moustache.
the east to come in with several hundred million.
Right next to the airport there, so we're ideal,
Well, I
Ideal
could fly
location.
private jet. You could land it actually here, over there.
Helicopter.
So no, just to wrap up, basically Derby win, do you reckon can kick up against the Barton and obviously hopefully upset Rangers in the last day, spoil
of
the
course,
party a wee
aye.
bit?
Hopefully I'll be back fit for.
I mean, it was a good
get
game,
back
mate.
in
No
the
chance-
squad.
even if you're fit, you're not getting in the team.
Back in the squad.
Keith Watson plays like
Back
that,
in the
you've no
squad,
chance,
so,
mate.
no.
Staff this guy, man.
No, just try and win,
Obviously, feel like
win
you've
as
got
many
something
games
to
as we
build
can
to
to
the
go out in the
team.
high,
Yeah, alright. Yeah, should be about it.
Good man, well
Cheers.
played.
Okay, cheers.